Gears. Part 1. In a bicycle, you must have seen that two metallic toothed wheel sizes are connected through a chain. This wheel with toothed rim is called gear. These two wheel gears and the system is called a gear system. You apply pedals to rotate the larger gear known as the driving gear. The driving gear transfers this force through chain to the smaller gear known as driven gear. Both the driving and the driven gears rotate in clockwise direction. The driven gear now applies force on the rear wheel of the bicycle to move the bicycle in forward direction. Sometimes the two gears are put in contact. As in a hand-driven sugarcane crusher, the two gears are in external contact. When we operate it, the handle connected to a big wheel is rotated. The driving gear attached to the wheel rotates in the same direction, but the driven gear in external contact to driving gear rotates in opposite direction. Now the question arises, what is the purpose of a gear system? A gear system is used to increase or decrease the turning effect of a machine. It means if driving gear is rotated at certain number of rotations per second, the driven gear as desired can be rotated at more or less number of rotations per second. As shown, the driving gear A is bigger and has more teeth than driven gear B. When gear A is rotated clockwise, the gear B rotates anti-clockwise, but at more number of rotations per second. However, if the driven gear B is bigger and has more teeth than driven gear A, it rotates with lesser number of rotations per second. The velocity ratio of a gear system is given by VR is equal to number of rotations per second of the driving gear NA divided by number of rotations per second of the driven gear NB. It is a common experience that number of rotations per second of a gear is inversely proportional to the radius of the gear. If the radii of the gears A and B are RA and RB, then NA upon NB is equal to RB upon RA. Therefore, velocity ratio VR is equal to RB upon RA. If the total number of teeth in the driving gear A is NA and in driven gear B is NB, then hence VR is equal to NA upon NB.